So I do a lot of work on a microscope, and I like to keep this scope at the same height. When you adjust the focus on the microscope, basically you're adjusting the height of the microscope. But I prefer to keep the microscope at the same height or very close to it. But what I do is actually move the work up and down to maintain the focus. And so I've built a lab jack that has a linear actuator in it that raises and lowers the work, so I can keep the focus, maintain the focus, and adjust the focus depending on what I'm working on, instead of raising and lowering the microscope. Man, you can really hear the cicadas today. I'm out here working on this plate of steel here. I'm gonna powder coat it, and before I do, I need to get rid of this pickled finish on it and get it down to this bare metal here, so the powder coat will stick better. Doesn't stick very good to this; it bubbles off of it. And so I found the best way to do it is with this flapper sanding disc here. 40 grit gets it down pretty quick. And I might follow up with a 220 just to smooth that out. It's a little rough. I'm using it for a work surface though, so rough might be okay. After curing the powder coat at 400 degrees for 10 minutes, I opened the kiln and shut it off, and it's been about an hour, and it's down to about 120 degrees. I'm going to let it go ahead and go on down to room temperature before I disturb it. But I really love this powder coat system here. This thing was amazing. It's the first time I've ever done it, and it wasn't any trouble really at all to do it. And it didn't use much powder coating. I started with about 2 inches, and I ended up with about maybe an inch now, so from the bottom. And I was also ran it on there's 2 settings on here. I ran it on the low voltage 15 kilovolt setting, and it seemed to work just fine. I did have to attach a quick disconnect here, but that's just my preference, how I like to have quick disconnects on everything. But it's an awesome system, and looking forward to maybe doing some more powder coating in the future.